Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome on into another one of these live streams. We're starting up a new series today. Kind of a Jürgen Klopp style Mainz rebuild, so exciting times ahead. I've updated a couple of the tactics, which I'll run you all through, but yeah, what's going on, guys? I guess once a few more people get in here, then we'll walk through everything. But yeah, essentially what it's going to be is like we're going to do a season with every team that Jürgen Klopp has managed. So I mean, he had his playing career with Mainz as well as like his first really management role. Then he moved to Dortmund and then Liverpool. So we'll start with Mainz and kind of work through like kind of a manager journeyman of sorts. But yeah, welcome on into the stream. Good to see everything went live. I thought I messed some things up, but now everyone's rolling in. But yeah, I mean, this is the Mainz team. It's going to be kind of a challenge here in the Bundesliga. I'm not sure what we can achieve. Maybe we finish top 6. And if that's the case, then we could do something interesting like go another season in Europa League. But what's going on, Treadwater? Julia, MH, Kai, Bigman, Ginger, Jonas, Angry World, Daniel, FPS, KV, Daniel. I think I mentioned your name twice, but yeah, good to see everyone. Did I see your comment on the Ajax video? I have been looking through them over the course of the day. We got a lot of comments, so I'm trying to get to all of them and reply to as many as possible. But yeah, good to see you all here. I think we're actually going to use a different playlist for today's stream. I'm not feeling this one right now. Let's get this one going. Daniel, your name is Nunana. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Ashwamp, good to see you. And yeah, okay, what do we want to do here at the start? I guess we can start getting some players into the shortlist, or maybe we run you through the tactics. Essentially, it's like a variation of a 4-4-2. So we might have to mention this a couple times in the stream, but yeah, anyways, it's a press after possession loss. The width is set to 2, depth set to 10. We have a very compact defense. This is kind of like a variation of what Milan used in like the 80s and 90s. And then possession-wise, width set to 7, players in the box set to 8, corners and free kicks, similar to the Ajax stuff. But the instructions of where it gets very interesting. So we have like a false 9 attacker along with one that gets in behind, a defender that stays back, or a center defensive midfielder that stays back, wingers that cut inside, and then like a very compact defense. This is the Mainz squad to start off with. And yeah, hopefully we can sign some players that help out in like a high pressing play, similar to what Jürgen Klopp signs IRL. Any chance we can see a Werder Bremen career or rebuild? Yeah, I mean, now that we finished the journeyman career mode, I think we can kind of switch things up as far as the live stream stuff. I always enjoy Bundesliga career modes, so I could definitely see myself doing something with Werder Bremen, especially since they have a couple of young Americans. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some transfer suggestions in. I guess in terms of where to improve this squad, let's take a look through this Mainz team. A top of the table finish would be good. Well, top half of the table. Top of the table finish would be good, but top half of the table finish is what I'm expecting. Brzezinski is probably a bit older, so maybe we sign a new left back in this career mode. They're going to be very involved in the attack, so someone that has pretty good technical attributes. Defensively, we're looking pretty solid there. Maybe we sign someone higher rated. To be fair, St. Justi can go in at that right center back position, and then we just need to sign a new right back. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we sign a new center midfielder. Malong's probably going to be our holding mid, and then we sign someone that's more attacking. Latska, he's probably a bit of a club captain and a veteran for Mainz. And then Quaison, he's actually pretty decent, right-footed. And then I'd like to sign a left-footed player here on the right, because they're going to be cutting inside. Just drew 2-2 against Liverpool with Ajax. Yeah, have any of you all been starting your own Ajax career modes? I'm curious, like maybe you got some inspiration from the Ajax video. I'm still trying to figure out tactics myself. Unfortunately, there's like recently been a patch on I'm not sure if it's out on console yet, but on PC they patched constant pressure, so you basically can't use it all game, which kind of ruins the tactics we were using. But we'll figure something out. Probably switch to like press after possession loss, something like that. Hey, what's going on, Mataka? Is this the first episode of the Mainz rebuild? Yeah, this is the first episode of like this Jürgen Klopp journeyman. We're starting with Mainz, obviously, because that's where he had his playing career and the first job he managed before Dortmund. So yeah, if you're hyped for like either a Mainz, Dortmund, or Liverpool rebuild, you'll definitely enjoy this series. Appreciate all the likes on the stream so far. Yeah. And I hope you all have enjoyed the Ajax career mode. Godmean at center back, he's OP. Yeah, let's get some transfer suggestions in. Now that we've sorted everything out for the squad. Why are we playing Botius up top? He's better as a cam, getting into good positions, setting up and scoring goals. Well, I want to use this 4-4-2 formation. So if we use Botius in the midfield, I mean, we could potentially have him be the one that gets forward here. Not that. We want to do Botius there. So maybe we convert him to a center mid and then we sign another striker, but he's really going to be a false 9 in this kind of formation. So I think he can actually fit in very well there. How much money are we working with? We've got 11 million. I didn't even realize this at the start. It's been kind of a busy morning, but yeah, probably like anywhere between 10 to 15 million, I would say. Yo, what's up, Raul? Yeah, so let's get some players here in the transfer list. Should we get Jordan Morris to Mainz? I mean, to be fair, he could be a pretty electric striker for us. Listed as a left mid this year. That's pretty interesting. I guess that is kind of what he plays for the Sounders, but I know him more as a striker. 1 season per club. I'm not setting like a strict rule of 1 season. I think we kind of go by ear. I mean, I've liked the streams where we spend a season per club so that every week is something different. But at the same time, like, I would like to play more matches personally. Yeah, we need to check our youth academy as well. Because we are on PS4 and I got the pre-order, we should have a homegrown player, which I totally forgot about. Let's check him out. It's probably this dude here. Emilio Bauer. I'll sort out his torso here in a second. But 4-star skill move, 5-star weak foot. Center attacking mid. I mean, the agility needs to go up a bit, but he actually looks to be a pretty solid player. Only wish his overall was a bit higher, but not too bad. Well, let's promote him right away. And then let me sort out how he looks in game. I've heard like if you put on long sleeves as well as gloves, it ends up fixing like the glitch where he's holding a red card and the torso, all that sort of stuff. I think I have to go team fit or something here. There you go. Should we just deck him out in red here with these Adidas Nemesises? Felix Agu, young German left back. Yeah, I'm going to get some transfer players here. Okay, so that doesn't seem to fix it quite yet. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. So I guess we'll review that a little bit later, but for now we'll keep them like that. Try to get Ozil or Draxler. Yeah, we should check out some like aging German players. I know Draxler does have a contract expiring. That would be a really interesting signing. Are we doing strict transfers? Well, we have it on set to loose, so we can essentially sign anybody, but I'd like to make like somewhat realistic transfers, so I think any German players are on the cards, for sure. Linton Mina. Yeah, so let's get some young German players in for sure, especially from like the Schweizer Bundesliga. Try finding some diamonds in the rough. Yeah, I think that would be good. I mean, Mario Götze has recently joined PSV, so we won't be able to go in for him, but maybe in future seasons. Yeah, Azdula, we're starting this one up. Essentially, like we'll figure out how things go, but like personally, I've really wanted to just like dive into a career mode a little bit less simulation based, because that's what we do for like the Southampton and Ajax career modes. So I would love to really play some matches if that's something you all are interested in. If you're more interested in the simulation stuff and transfers, like I get it, but yeah, I really want to get involved in one of these saves. Yeah, Eggestein has some really balanced statistics, to be fair. We'll definitely scout him out. But yeah, let's showcase the squad, because I think a lot of you really did just get into the stream recently. We need to sort out all of the player positioning and that sort of stuff. But essentially, it's like a Klopp variation of his pressing play. Like a 4-4-2 style. I know he uses like the 4-3-3 with Liverpool, and he used the 4-2-3-1 with Dortmund, but yeah, he was using this 4-4-2. The defense and the center defensive midfielders are a little bit closer together here. But yeah, I think we could sign some new fullbacks into the team for sure. I like Malong. I think he's set. We need to sign a left-footed right midfielder. And then strikers, I think we're probably good. I would like to sign someone a bit quicker than Mateta, but Botius is going to be awesome as a false 9. When's the next Ajax career mode coming out? I'm planning for Thursday. Yeah, that's going to be like the general schedule for Ajax stuff. Videos coming out on Sunday, and then Thursday. Live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of my thought process right now, and then hopefully over the course of the next few weeks, then we'll go ahead and hopefully get some other videos out too. Like I've been talking about a Bayern 2 Flickiify build to get both Flicks in Bayern, but that'll probably be next week. Yeah, we could do something like that. Faisal can play either left mid, center attack mid, or striker. Mateta's more of a striker. Yeah, we'll figure something out here. Honestly, this is my first time really looking at this Mainz squad in depth. But yeah, this is a new series. FIFA, Dabber. We're just starting it up today. And we're going to figure out how it goes. I mean, you can definitely expect both Dortmund and Liverpool in the future. It just depends on when. On one hand, like, we've got next gen coming out in 3-ish weeks if I can pick up a console. And to answer your question, James, I'm hoping to pick up both eventually, but to start on PS5. But whichever one I can end up getting, because they just sell out so quick here in the States. Let me look at Agu really quick. Okay, I don't have him shortlisted yet. Yo, low-key, Werder Bremen have some solid players, man. I feel like I've signed this guy for one of my like Bundesliga Road to Glories. Like, I feel like he also played for a different team than Holstein Kiel. Oh, and what's going on, man? Yeah, we're settling into the stream now. I mean, anytime like a new series goes live, it's a little bit wild, because we've been so used to the journeyman stuff, but now we're doing something different here with Klopp. And it was the same thing with the Ajax career mode. You never know how the response is going to be, but Yeah, I appreciate you all so much for all the support shown on the Ajax career mode. Hopefully we just make things better and better as the year goes on. Oh, we're talking about the other Baku. Okay, well, there's two of them. Ah, okay, yeah. I've seen this guy suggested before. George, I think, like, realistically, it's just going to be the one season at Mainz. Because, like, if we time things out right, we'll do Mainz, Dortmund, and then Liverpool. That'll take 3 weeks, and that'll take us until next-gen launch. Now that I think about it. But I think once next-gen comes out, I really want to dive into, like, more of a gameplay-heavy live stream series. Like, maybe a My Player I think could be really fun. Either do that for live streams or for YouTube uploads. We'll see. Robin Hack, the Barfy Boy legend. Yeah, I scouted out Agu. He's going to take a couple of days, though. I mean, Birdie, I'll say one thing about you, man. You're very consistent by suggesting Paul Dummett and Wales. I'll go ahead and just scout him out for you, but yeah. Demevi, I'm doing well, man. I mean, things are pretty good. Ajax crew mode went well yesterday, and excited to really keep on recording that series. And yeah, kicking off a new live stream series. Quinto, good to see you. I mean, I think we should just take a look at our global transfer network here. We've already got some good players. Ismail Jacobs, or Ismail Jacobs is probably how you pronounce it. Left-footed. Like, how involved is he for Cologne this year? I know last year he was like heavily a part of their first team, but I've always wanted to sign him for a career mode. Yeah, he's starting for them, so probably won't sign him. Though he is a good player. He's on. When did this loan happen? I had no idea he was over at Leipzig this year. Yeah, what's up, Scott? A 30% presentation, man. Those are pretty intense at university or college. Those and tests, but yeah, you'll do great, man. You'll crush it. Best of luck. We were going to get Robin Hack in here. Lewis, what I think I'll end up doing for these live streams is I'll go ahead and put it as a playlist on the channel, and then you should be able to watch it back in full. I unlist the streams after they're live, but yeah, you should be able to watch it back if you just click on the playlist. And yeah, Hunter, we're doing something different here. I'm still trying to figure out like the format we want to do. It's just like there's so much up in the air with the new consoles coming out. As soon as I get a pre-order down, like I can figure out my life and what I want to do for. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, I can figure out how I want to upload things on YouTube, but yeah. Boateng for experience. Yeah, I think we keep on adding some veteran German players. I just need to figure out who I want to start. Mateta or Quaison. As a whole, I much prefer Quaison's stats. Like, he has better shooting, way better dribbling. The physical's not as good, but that's not the worst thing. So yeah, I think we bring Mateta out. See if we have any good players here in the reserves, but doesn't really seem to be the case. To be fair, Alan's a pretty good left back. I might end up using him. Lucas Podolski. Low key, kind of want to sign him. I mean, he's like the definition of a veteran German player. If we do a Cologne rebuild at some point in the channel, you guys know he's already gonna get signed. All right, so that's already looking a bit better. Is Mario Gomez retired yet? Yeah, I think as far as this save go, he's not in FIFA 21. Maximilian Meyer from Crystal Palace. Yeah. This is what the budget's looking like. 15 mil. So yeah, we could probably make 1 or 2 signings. If we let some players go, then we could definitely generate some more funds. But I think the biggest area of focus for us would be to either sign... I mean, I don't mind Ostinali. I do feel like he might be better centrally. Just looking at his stats. Like, we could move him centrally there. Make this a center mid position. Probably train him as a center mid. And then we would need to sign 2 wingers, really. That's one thing I think this Mainz team is missing. Some pace on the wings. Goetze, as far as I know, he plays for PSV. Yeah, he made a little bit of a cameo. I'm not sure if I showed it for the Ajax career mode, but he's like the 3rd top goal scorer in the Eredivisie. Kind of wild. Yeah, it is kind of a shame Schürrle retired. I mean, he would be great to bring in for Mainz. Kind of forgot about that, but what a player he was. I mean, for Mainz and then moving to Chelsea, playing a role in the 2014 World Cup, scoring a couple of goals. Navin, new to the stream, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, are there any good, like, ex-Mainz players? Let me check that out real quick. I think it would be kind of awesome to bring them back. Let's check it out. To be fair, Bojan used to play for Mainz. Is he still in FIFA? He is. He's over at Montreal. Okay. Cordoba, to be fair, is a solid player, but we don't really need another striker right now. He's over at Hertha Berlin. Choupo-Moting used to play for Mainz. I forgot about that. He's over at Bayern, though. Yeah, we wanted to add Max Meyer, though. He's only 24 years old, man. Contract expiring in 12 months as well. I say we go in for him. Like, we'll get a full report on him for sure. 9 days remaining, but yeah, we could try to revitalize his career here. Brzezinski at right back and Aron at left back. That's a good shout. Yeah, Brzezinski's right-footed, isn't he? Where's he at? Yeah, he is right-footed. There you go. So that sorts that out. I appreciate that suggestion. So yeah, we'll stick a development plan on him and help him out there. Probably put Ostinali as the center mid. And then yeah, we just need to sign 2 wingers. We're pretty much set for the starting 11. Could use this guy as well. Doesn't look like a bad player. I'm just going to sort out the rest of this team real quick. I feel like we got too many high-rated players in the reserves. Not sure what to do with this homegrown player. He's a bit low for the overall. I don't know if I'm going to sign too many free agents for this live stream, guys, but we'll see. So let's see what these development plans are looking like. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Send him out on loan, and then if we want to bring him, well, to be fair, I would probably start a new career mode save when we go over to Dortmund. So yeah, we could send him out on loan to start, just in case we end up doing multiple seasons. And then we wanted to use a development plan on Ostenali. Hey, what's going on, Chris? I'll see what Ribery's looking like, but I'm not sure we'll be able to pick him up. I don't know if he still technically has a recently joined thing. I don't know how this is going to take him 82 weeks, man. We'll probably do the center attacking mid one, or even left mid. What do you think's the best call here if we're going to realistically use him at the left midfield position, or the like left center mid position? We could do that center attacking mid, play him a little bit more forward, or we could do left mid. I think left mid's probably the best bet. He won't get too much of a downgrade. Hey, what's up, Santiago? Yeah, it is kind of messed up how like all this works sometimes. Like the massive difference between center mid and like a cam is just, it's wild. All right, so we'll put him at a cam. Because he's got the stats, in all honesty, to play as a center mid, in my opinion. Like, his defensive awareness is pretty low, to be fair. But it's one of his, like, it's one of his third positions. How does it take him that long to convert to a center mid? Trying to find. Okay, Lotsko was the guy we're trying to bring out. I'll get a couple more transfer suggestions, and then I think we're gonna go in for some of these players. I really like the Max Meyer suggestion. I think we can pick him up on a fairly decent price tag. 4-star, 4-star as well. Yeah, hopefully we can score some good goals with him. Yeah, I'll get Ribery in because I said I would. Yeah, he's retiring at the end of the season, actually. Are we talking about the new career mode patch? Is that coming out tomorrow for console? Liam, I'll have this video unlisted on the channel. Essentially, just look out on my channel page. There'll be like a playlist for this. Oh, by the way, I did try to recreate Jürgen Klopp as best as possible. I'm not sure if you can actually like add glasses, or maybe we give him the ball cap. But yeah, it's not bad. I made it in about 5 minutes. I mean, I think we can even edit the manager here. It's the shoes that really do it, and the tracksuit, in my opinion. Not a bad look. Should have given him a hat. I mean, we can see how the hat looks. Yeah, Raid, I am playing on console. Gosh, how does this even work? We have to go to hair. Let's see how this looks. It's not bad. I feel like if you could adjust the color of the hat, that would do it for me. Because I think if you go accessorize, like we choose that one for example, the color like applies to his hair, like the actual hair under his hat. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep the locks for Jürgen. I'm gonna move forward a couple of days though, so we can get that scouting report on Meyer. And then once we have all our signings done, then we can make like a second team sheet for training too. Birdie, if I ever do like a career mode in Wales, then Dummett will be the first player I sign. I promise, man. All right, Muche, you said McGregor from Celtic. I'll go ahead and look him up. But yeah, if I missed your comment earlier on, it's probably because I'm just not adding players to the shortlist right now. Let's see, which McGregor is this going to be? Gonna guess Callum maybe. All right, there you go. Leader of men at that center mid position. Fair enough. I'm seeing a lot of suggestions for Buffon. I don't know how realistic of a signing that would be. And he is retiring at the end of the season, so we can take him off. I think like any aging German players could be interesting. We'll add Özil to the list as well. Yeah, that's right. Schürrle and Lewis Holtby. Is Holtby still in FIFA? He is 29 years old. Wow, that's an interesting transfer. Blackburn Rovers. I never would have guessed that. See, when I think of Holtby, I think of him... I think he played at Hamburg, right? Like a few FIFAs ago? Yeah, he was at Hamburg. That's how I think of him. To be fair, it doesn't look like a bad player. You play him centrally. Vogelsammer is an awesome name, so I'm gonna look him up on that basis alone. Also, contract expiring in 12 months. Yeah, I think those would also be really good signings. Yeah, Leonardo Bittencourt as well. Yeah, Blackburn for a year now. How's he been playing? If you like actually follow them. Yeah, this is a new style of stream. We're doing like a variation of a journeyman, and that we're trying to follow along Jürgen Klopp's career. So we've applied some tactics that he used at Mainz with this 4-4-2 formation, and we'll see how we do. This might be a one-season career mode. We might play a little bit more for the matches. I don't know. It depends what y'all want to see. Kind of get a feel as we go. The one thing I'll say though is that we probably need to finish up the 3 seasons between Mainz, Dortmund, and Liverpool in a month or so, just so that we can move over to next gen. KG, I'm actually from, well, I am from Germany technically. I was born there, but I live here in the States, the United States. So yeah, I feel like I can speak German to a decent extent, as far as pronunciation goes. Ethan, here's your shout out, man. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, Bundesliga is definitely one of my favorite leagues to do a career mode in, and I've always admired Klopp's coaching tactics, so I felt like it was a good fit for the live stream. Neuer's probably, well, to be fair, 17.5 million is a lot less than I expected it to be. I do feel like we need to sort out the wingers first before we sign a goalkeeper. All right, so I'm going to add some of these players off because they recently moved. I mean, to be fair, Vogelsammer would be a decent player as like rotation. Has pretty good pace, 84 sprint speed I would take. Especially the fact that his contract is expiring. If we can get him for 3 mil, that's a good signing right there. Ozil, on the other hand, probably out of our price range. Like, realistically, he would leave for less than 25 mil, right? Karius would be good. The question is, though, is he on loan right now? He's over at Union Berlin now. Interesting. Yeah, that would be a good signing for sure. If Robin Hack was actually linked, then that would be a good signing. I know he plays very well in FIFA. To be honest, Journeyman, I think Kluivert would be out of our price range just because we only have 15 mil to work with. Okay, so a load of scouting reports coming back now. We actually received a transfer offer here. Botius is going to be our false 9, so we'll decline that, but this could be interesting. If we're looking for extra funds, I think it would be good if he had his release clause paid, but for now we'll reject. Yeah, FPS, I think a 4-2-3-1 would probably work better in this formation. However, we're trying to use like as close as possible to the tactics Klopp actually used at Mainz, which was a 4-4-2. So, you know, even if the given squad would work better with 4-2-3-1, we're trying to adjust it a little bit and use this 4-4-2. I think this is a good opportunity to try out some new tactics and, you know, try out some new teams in FIFA as well. So let's take a look at these final scouting reports. To be honest, if we can get Max Meyer for like about 10 million, I think that's a good pickup. He's still going to grow because he's only 24 years old, which is absolutely wild. I mean, I feel like he's been great in career mode since really FIFA 15 when he was still at Schalke. And then we just need to sort out like a left-footed player. It's really between Max Meyer and Robin Hack. We would have to pay 17 mil though for Hack. It's a lot. Let's see if we can get him for like 10 mil. We'll just test the waters here with Crystal Palace. I mean, to be fair, we did do a Crystal Palace career mode way back on the channel. I feel like that counts for something here. Okay, we're getting closer. If we get 12 mil, I'll take it. All right, 12 mil for Meyer is not bad. He's going to play really well in game. A little bit lacking on the sprint speed, but we can stick a development plan on him. Fix that up. And then we'll probably have to let some players go, but we should still be able to bring in a left-footed right midfielder. Neuer's looking like anywhere between 15 and 20 mil. Get Manar Sullivan. I have to ask if you're from the raid we had on the channel like a month ago. We did sign him for, I think it was the Napoli aspect of the career mode. Also, Max Meyer wanting a crucial role. Interesting, but we'll take it. All right, FPS, I'll catch you later. Hey, Steven, good to see you. I should have looked more at wages. Let me quickly check to see what mine start off with. I don't want to overpay for wages. All right, so probably about 20 to 30 mil would be realistic for Meyer. Let's go in the middle at 25. Okay, he wants 27. We'll just accept that. That sounds good. Yeah, Meyer's going to be our first signing, for sure. So he'll slot right in at the left mid position. Mateta could be like a super sub for us. And then we just need to sign a left-footed right midfielder. And then I'm pretty happy with this squad. Osanali won't get the perfect amount of rating in game because he'll be a center attacking mid, playing as a center mid, but not too bad. Hey Sven, I'm doing well, thanks man. Signed Matondo. Yeah, let's check out Matondo from Schalke. He didn't reach that peak rating that I was hoping for when I did that Schalke video a few weeks back, but I mean his stats in game don't look bad at all. And we could probably pick him up on the cheap. Like he starts in, I think, lower 70s for his rating. Yeah, he starts at a 70. To be fair, his potential has dropped a bit. But this would be a good signing for sure. Yeah, if you guys have any other left-footed wingers, then let me know in the chat. I'll go ahead and shortlist them, and then we can scout them out. Yeah, if Matondo's 3 mil, that's perfect. It'll be a little bit low for the rating, but I feel like we can still get by with this Mainz squad. I'm gonna play more matches in game. I think that's what I want to do for this career mode. As long as y'all are interested in that, we'll still simulate every now and then, but Dan James, Josef Brekalo is a good shout. And to be fair, what we could end up doing, this is perfect, because let's say next gen launches with PS5 and we haven't finished up this series, because we're starting up a new save every season, I can just switch over to PS5, so I don't even need to worry about that. So we can take our time with this if we want to. So that's money. Yeah, to be fair, we could add some more MLS players. I mean, every season it seems like a couple of players from MLS move over. Yeah, Benson Manuel. Maybe Benson Manuel is how you pronounce it, but yeah, I've seen this guy before for sure. Has a lot of pace. Couple of suggestions saying to sign Ryan Cherky. I wonder if Dortmund would accept Bellingham on loan. Like, obviously that would be a big improvement to the squad. I could see it happening. I'll get a couple of more suggestions. Try to keep them to left-footed wingers, though. Jamie hitting me up with a couple of players here. I appreciate it, man. So let's see. We got Cherky, Gonzalo Plata, Jeremy Doku. Yeah, we've been meaning to try him out this FIFA. I think an Anderlecht career mode is going to happen at some point. Although he's already... Is he on loan? Because that's the Anderlecht kit that he's wearing. Okay, so he signed for Stade Rennais on a permanent basis. Interesting, in October. So that's fairly recent. Yeah, shout out to Calvin Stengs. I mean, do we call like a reset on that? I typically try to sign new players for these live streams. And if y'all didn't watch the Southampton crew mode, then you have no idea what I'm talking about, but we did sign this guy. Amazing player. Also featured in the first Ajax episode. So If you haven't watched that, you're new to the stream, new to the channel, definitely check that out after the stream. Where do you get all these players from? You know, that's the amazing thing about live streaming. Lately I've been thinking about like how I get inspired making content, and I think what interests me the most about like the crew mode community is that everyone has their own different background, like their favorite players, their favorite clubs, and like genuinely I like to learn in each new series. So for Ajax, I've already started learning more about the club philosophy. I had a couple of experiences by visiting Amsterdam, so I was familiar with Ajax and like what the club means to the city. But yeah, I mean it's completely different when you can get some Ajax fans as well as like all of you guys that have your own clubs that you support. Rakairo Zivkovic, man. He doesn't even have a face anymore. But yeah, I think that's my thought process for like making career mode videos this year. I'm trying to like tell stories more so than focus too heavily on just the gameplay alone. Like that's still important to me, but yeah. I'll probably take one or two more players here in the short list. Hey, I appreciate it, Ryan. Yeah, to be fair, I've used FIFA Index before for like moving players around on PC because it gives like the gosh, what's it called? Like the team number if you need to manually transfer players. Did we end up adding Doku to the transfer list? Okay, we'll scout him out. He probably recently joined though. An Albanian player? Well, if you hit me up with a suggestion, then I'll try to add him to the short list. I'll move forward in the sim a little bit, and then we'll reevaluate. Yeah, that's fair. We don't have the funds to bring in Doku right now, unless we start getting some offers from our players. Let's see who we can like bring out of the team. Because one thing about this Mainz squad is we have a lot of players here in the reserves. So we're pretty much set at backup strikers. I mean, unless Salai plays an important role for Mainz, we're going to let him go. This guy can go out on loan, probably. Let's see. Adam Zalai. Nah, he's kind of moved around between different Bundesliga clubs. He started at Mainz, but I think it would probably be okay to transfer list him. I kind of wish you could just transfer list players directly from the squad screen. That would save me a lot of time. Let's see. Who else is fairly old in the squad? Brozinski's going to be our starting right back for now, so we'll keep him. I feel like Latska probably has been at Mainz for a while. Yeah, he's played at Mainz since 2015, so he can stay as a rotational player. Ji Dongwon. Probably going to transfer list him as well. Ostanali we're keeping. This Bell guy can be a rotational center back for us. Oniwosu's a backup striker. I think that's pretty good for transfer listed players. I'll go ahead and add Diego Rossi as well. Not sure if he's left-footed though. He's right-footed, so while I think that is a good signing, I'm mostly looking for left-footed players right now. Loan and Reece Nelson. He's a pretty popular signing this FIFA. I mean, it worked out for Southampton as well. Also right-footed, so I think we'll pass on that for now. Yeah, I used Edeyami for a bit in a Hamburg save I had, but we could probably pick him up on a fairly low basis. Contract expiring as well. So yeah, I think we're gonna clear out some of this list already, the right-footed players. If we end up having excess funds, I think Eggestein could be a good transfer. There's Demme, who we'll keep in there for Birdie. To be fair, McGregor looks like a very balanced center midfielder, and I don't think I've seen many players with that many traits. That's pretty impressive. Ozil would be such a good signing too if he wasn't so expensive. Is Mainz my favorite team in Germany? No, I wouldn't say so. I'm just like, I have followed Mainz to a decent extent, but I've really followed and like enjoy what Jürgen Klopp's done. So we're starting here. I think it also makes for a pretty good road to glory. Although, Lewis Holtby, left-footed. I'm going to keep Volksamer, maybe as a rotational player. Yeah, here's a look at Neuer. 23 to 34. It's going to be out of our price range. Yo, Karius? For a second, I said he was back at Liverpool, but he's just out on loan. This is going to be a very interesting signing if we make it. Like, he looks very good in game. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. By the way, Ozil's looking like 20 plus million. Benson Manuel doesn't have the best potential, but in terms of how he plays in game, I think he would be fantastic. And then maybe we could bring in someone like Ryan Cherky on loan. I'm not sure how much Calvin Stengs would be. But yeah, there's a look at Ozil. 25.4 to 26 is just too much. I mean, for a 31-year-old player. And then I think we start approaching some of these clubs for a loan deal. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Kian. We recently have to go through, like, essentially we're all staying at home as well, at least in my state, for the next month or so. So unfortunately, like, our Thanksgiving holiday is more or less canceled, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Try to keep everyone safe as much as possible. But I think that for you guys, it means more time for videos. That's one positive to take out of it. Fortunate enough to be able to do YouTube, and prior to that, working from home. All right, I'll go ahead and add Vlasic. as another player, but I think we've got a couple of left-footed options here. Sven, I'm from Washington on the West Coast. Ben, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I think it's the first time seeing you here, so glad you're able to make it. Yeah, let's keep moving forward here. I think we're pretty good on the short list. I'd like to get into some games. Okay, if you put another name in the chat, then I'll try to get to him. I had a feeling that might not be the player, but I was the only one that showed up. Right now, it is looking like Benso and Manuel would be the best option. Again, we just need to get that rating up. And then a load of these guys we could try to bring on loan. Yeah, I'll add Jan Vita up. I think as a backup striker, but we do have a couple of backups already. If I can find them. Might be easier to just search by Bayern too, but there we go. That release clause is still fairly low. Hey Faisal, good to see you. Yeah, Kulusevski is a really solid player, but I think he's going to be too expensive for us. Yeah, Jason, glad to hear you're enjoying the Ajax career mode. It's been fun to record so far. Yeah, here's a look at Kulusevski. I mean, it's gonna have that exciting prospect status, so probably looking at 20 plus mil. We need 100 likes. I think we can get there by the end of the stream. It could be a little challenge for you guys. We're at 77 right now. Let's see if we can get to 100. There's 150 of you watching the stream. If I haven't gotten your transfer suggestion yet, it's not too late to do it. You got a left-footed winger in mind. We're up to 84 on my end. 94. That was a pretty rapid jump up. Pretty sure we're going to hit it here. 98. Who's going to be the 100th like? There you go. All right, Harry Wilson. We almost brought him in for the last live stream career mode we did. He's on loan at Cardiff City, though. It says on my screen 102. Yeah, usually mine's a little bit quicker than y'all's. I mean, it updates in real time. And there's a bit of stream delay too. But let's take a look at our calendar. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm trying to play a match here soon. Hertha Berlin, definitely going to play that. And then we can also set up our youth academy too. I mean, to start off with, I'm not going to hire any more scouts. A two-star scout isn't great, but yeah, at the start next month, we'll go ahead and disperse him. Ethan Laird for Manchester United. I think Manuel is going to be the signing that we make. That's what it's looking like, though. All right, so we've got some loan offers already. I think we go and accept this from Cardiff City, just so we can hopefully get a boost to Emilio Bauer. St. Juicy's going to be our starting center back, so we're rejecting that. And Quaison's our starting striker, so those are all going to be denied. Let's talk football, saying Apia. We'll go ahead and look him up, but apparently he's 64 rated, according to Stefan. Which Apia are we talking about? Surely it's not that guy. Showing great potential. That's an interesting nationality plus club profile. I guess you do see more like English players playing abroad, but you wouldn't expect that at Almeria. Let's see if we have a full scouting report back. Still no report back on Manuel. I'll go ahead and add Damsgaard as well. I know he was suggested early on, but I missed that. Yeah, if we need another squad rotational signing, this would be good. Jordan Henderson. If we ever do like another like English team career mode, I could see him being a signing later on, but yeah, probably not for Mainz. Okay, finally these scouting reports coming back. Trevor, this is the first stream of the Mainz rebuild. So essentially we've made one signing already, bringing Maximilian Meyer back to the Bundesliga at this left mid position, hopefully revitalizing his career because he is only 24 years old. But outside of that, like, we've adjusted some tactics to try to replicate what Mainz used under Klopp, using this 4-4-2, a false 9 striker as well as one that gets in behind, center defensive mid that stays back, one that gets forward. Yeah, pretty much that's what we're doing. We need to stick a development plan on Brzezinski. Whoa, I didn't even know this. I mean, it says it right there, the L1, R1 to change players, but I had no idea you could switch between players in this screen. That's pretty cool. Jakey, I'm guessing you live on maybe the other side of the world. I'm guessing Australia, potentially. I mean, here it's winter, at least here in Seattle. But yeah, if you live in the other hemisphere, then yeah, it's probably summer for y'all. Why not swap your current CM with your current right mid? Well, let me take a look. Yeah, to be fair, we could do that. Mostly because I am looking to sign a left-footed right midfielder. That was the main reason. And then we'll use Ostonali centrally. But for now, I think that's probably the right choice. We've got to sort out some training off stream. Need to play through the drills and stuff. Okay, in the UK. Gotcha. I think what I'll end up doing, usually try not to show too much of this on stream because it might not be the most entertaining thing, but I just choose the drills that have like the fewest players that gets the greatest impact on overall. You could even do the one with 2 players as the training, but we'll just play through this once, so essentially we can get the best grade possible. Yeah, some live training drips for y'all. Yeah, Lux, so we've been live for a little bit, about just over an hour now. To be fair, I'm horrible at this one. I have failed this drill on multiple occasions. You need to make sure you actually hit the, like for this example, hit it top right, like that, so you get the max boost. Probably gonna fail this one. Unless we can get a masterclass from Bauer here. To be fair, we get the B drill. Almost the A. Yeah, we'll take that. Alexander. Not too much is going on. I mean, we're just starting up this Mainz career mode, trying to figure out like what we want to do for the live stream. I'm also horrible at this one. Why did I choose all these drills? This is another one, like the more difficult ones in my opinion. You just need to like time it correctly and then also use the LT button to shield off of the defender. Yeah, this is definitely something I should be doing off stream. I agree, some trainings are difficult. I think as long as we get a B grade, I'll be fine. I think this is Meyer on the ball. Shout out to him, man. Oh, I think we just got the A. Last second. All right, can we... Thank you. Jake is saying pick a number between 110. I'll go with number 4. I'll see what this is for. Merry-go-round is so hard. Was that the one I was just playing? Hot potato's pretty easy in my opinion. This one you just spam the pass button. It gets a little bit more difficult once you get the defender in here, but yeah, this is the this is what we want to see live on stream, guys. Too easy. I mean, if you find the training interesting, maybe I need to do it more often. I know, like, it is something that some people have found challenging, but I'll do a little bit more of that off stream. And I think we had that full scouting report back on Manuel. Let's check it out. Yes, this is going to be good. Between 3.6 and 5.4, that should be within our budget. Just about. Realistically, we can probably sign him for, 20K or so, maybe less on the wages. I'm going to hope for 15. So yeah, hopefully we can get a 3.6 offer accepted. Otherwise, we'll have to have some players go out on loan. Weekly schedule, it's been Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the past, but low-key, I'm kind of want to stream more often. I don't know, would you guys like want to see Tuesday, Thursday streams? Or at least Tuesday streams, because we do have a video going live on Thursday, so maybe I don't stream on the days that we have a video going up, but I could probably stream tomorrow. All right, market value at 2.8, we'll start with that. Who knows when they're going to fix the manager glitches? Okay, so they want to do a swap deal. I mean, Matthew, to be fair, crew mode is pretty serious business. Got to make sure we get the best deal for Manuel. All right, let's just remove that. Okay, 3.2 we can work with. Sell-on clause is 7 mil. I think we'll just accept that. I don't see us parting ways, at least while we're managers, so. Are there actually 150 viewers? Yeah, there's, well, on my end it shows 139. Usually that's going to fluctuate up and down a bit. That's kind of how live streams go. Corner, good to see you. Loxto, I know that's a joke because we cannot afford Messi. I mean, maybe we sign a regen at some point in this career mode. Although, to be fair, back in like FIFA 16, we signed Messi for Liverpool, so who knows. Anyways, I think this was a pretty good transfer deal. Sell-on clauses seem pretty OP this year. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tanish. Glad to hear you found the channel. Yeah, we've got the live streams going on as well as an IX crew mode currently. PS5Q. Did one go live? I don't even want to talk about like my PS5 journey. I was in the queue this morning. Got to the checkout page, entered in my information, go to checkout, and it's sold out. That is like how things tend to go with PS5s, unfortunately. But I'm pretty optimistic that things will work out because the fact I was able to get to the checkout page this time means that I don't know, as long as there aren't as many bots like instantly purchasing things at set amount of times, I think the best way for the retailers to do it is just like drop them randomly. If they do that, then, you know, I feel like more people will be able to pick up consoles. But yeah, hopefully we get one before next gen launch. If we don't, then we'll move. But yeah, I just like to sort out one of the consoles so that we can figure out what kind of content to do. Yeah, the thumbnail is cool. I had my friend Tyler make this one. So that's pretty much all the signings we need to make, at least for the summer. We need to get some of these player sharpness up. I'm surprised Stoger doesn't have a face. That's Kevin Stoger, isn't it? Why does Kevin Stoger not have a face? I feel like he's a pretty notable player for Mainz. I still feel like we need to bring in some more maybe backup wingers into the squad. This guy has a good amount of pace. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out, but all right, let me check out that suggestion, Cody. For a second, I thought you were suggesting Alexis Sanchez, and I was like, I was low-key kind of ignoring that because he's out of my transfer funds, but I'll check him out because, to be fair, I've never heard of this guy. All right, so we'll take a look at what his report is looking like. Loxo, I hope you're joking around, man, because I get those comments too, way too much. Basically, just all the highest potential players. I mean, you could do like a League 2 Road to Glory, and you'll still get suggestions saying sign the highest potential player in the game, but. Gravenberch. To be fair, I think I'll probably pass on Gravenberch because we're using him for Ajax. Anyways. Yeah, I did see we hit 27K. I think it was either earlier this morning or yesterday. So yeah. Appreciate that, guys. We'll probably play one of these defending scenarios just to boost up our player fitness or player sharpness. Okay, Malong definitely needs it. Okay, so we'll do that. Do some more trainings live on stream. Yeah, Loxto, I do follow a bit of MGH. I mean, I don't watch as much career mode content these days just because I make career mode videos, but yeah, I mean, MGH is like one of the first people that did career mode in the community, so I just have appreciation for him. How long are we going to be Mainz manager? I think like 1 to 2 seasons. It like depends how the streams go. Personally, like I want to do a little bit more gameplay focused than the journeyman stuff. Okay, so I think that's all sorted out. We can probably swap this guy from the bench. Yeah, I'll take a look through those suggestions in a second, guys. I'm just gonna play through this drill really quick so we can get an A grade, and then we'll be sorted. Okay, go and shoot the ball. Why not? Can't even see you on my screen, bro. I have to like move my head because my mic is in the way. Oh, that was a pretty decent skill move, to be fair. Still get the tackling, though. Ooh, okay, Mateta. Fair play. I have a feeling we might have to redo this one. I also wonder if, like, playing on ultimate difficulty makes any difference, but our strikers are just, like, destroying us right now. Oh, it's gonna be close. I feel like we're gonna get a B, though. Oh, we were there. Let's retry. Nice. As long as we don't bottle this, we should be able to get an A grade this time. There it is. 1 or 2 more. Uh-oh. As I say that, we're just getting burned by a striker. All right, we got 2 more drills. Come on. Nice. So we should be able to get it now. As long as we don't lose points on this one for fouling the player. There you go. He is offside. These tactics from the CPU, though. There you go. All right, so now we can simulate the rest. We're all good there. Then we can get a couple more training days in before the first match of the Bundesliga season. When are we going to play a match? As soon as we get to the opening day fixture against Hertha. I feel like we got one of these defending scenarios. We'll do that. Keep on training up the players with the lowest sharpness. That's one thing. I wish you could like save a preset so I could just like load this training drill in every time. I'm not too sure these guys are part of our first team. Isan Botius. Yeah, they're not. Okay. Who do I support in the Prem? I mean, I watch a good amount of like, I'd say Southampton, Liverpool are the two teams I watch the most. To be fair, I watch more Bundesliga and MLS than anything, and I support FC Bayern in the Bundesliga, so hopefully that helps answer your question. Sweet. So finally, our sharpness is in a more decent shape. Should be able to get both Aron and Malong to at least 50 sharpness so they don't get a downgrade on their stats. We got a bunch more of these loan offers. Maddie's, what's going on? Which La Liga team do I watch? To be fair, I don't watch enough La Liga to really say. Like maybe a little bit of Barcelona back in the day when they had like Messi, Suarez, Neymar, but not so much these days. Yeah, and I'll take a look at loan offers once we sort out this training and before we have our first match day. Sweet. Oh, from South Africa. Cool to see. Although, to be fair, like, the only positions I think we would need some loan improvements are on the wing. Like, if we can sign another winger on loan, that'd be perfect. So we take a look at Osanali's development plan. We did want to set up a scouting network, so we'll go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have the funds to sign up another scout, so we'll stick with Ronnie Kramer. What are we saying? Just go in Germany this time around? Should we go to another country? Yo, Dominic Orfa. I used him back in, I want to say like FIFA 15. When he was still playing at Wolves. I don't know where he's at these days. He's over at Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, he had a ridiculous card. I don't know if it was FIFA 15. I mean, it was FIFA 16 that he had an incredible card. 69 overall, 80 potential. Was definitely a good Road to Glory signing. So a lot of different suggestions here. Some saying Switzerland, some saying Germany. Wales for physically strong. I feel like Germany is probably the best shout for Mainz. And then once we get some more funds, we can start scouting out some other countries. I'll just do 3 months for now. I think we'll just do Germany any for now. Lately, I've been getting the any fix. In the past, I've done physically strong a lot, but I don't know. I like the different kinds of players that come in. And yeah, to be fair, Dembele would be a good player on loan. I feel like Celtic might be open to that. Yeah, I think someone wanted Solomon, Adam. He's been kind of like a part of the channel, really. Essentially, we had like a channel raid about a month ago, and yeah, Solomon was the most suggested player there. We try to incorporate him now and then. But the thing about these live streams is I like trying out different kinds of players. So if I sign someone from a past career mode, then I probably won't for Mainz. We had Dembele very briefly, so he'll be like an exception. Because I think we signed him on a loan, really didn't use him, so. But meanwhile, pretty much everybody for their sharpness should be in a good shape. Do one more for Manuel and call it good. I'll go and add Orfa to the transfer shortlist. I'm surprised to see he's only 25 still. Yeah, João Felix and Jovic. If you guys didn't catch last Friday's stream, it was pretty wild. Like, we signed Felix. He was a 92 or 93 striker, one of the best ones in the game. And he just could not finish chances. We bring on Jovic, our backup, and he scores a hat trick in about 20 minutes in the Champions League final. To be fair, this isn't a bad deal. I mean, 3.45. If we had the funds to sign ARP, if we did like a proper Road to Glory career mode with Mainz, it would be a good signing. So we got 9 days left on this scouting report for Dembele. Yeah, unfortunately, Schürrle's not in the game anymore. He retired. He would be one of my first signings, though. I'm good, Jamie. It's been a pretty chill stream, but excited to get things going here with some gameplay pretty soon, once we can sort out these final days of training. Well, it's going to be one of the streams. I'm not sure which one it was. I'll have to... If there was a way to do, like, clips or something on YouTube, that'd be a good video to clip. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alex. I'm trying to start the season, but we need to sort out these training to make sure everybody's good sharpness. I don't know. It's like one of those things about career mode. I think there's been a lot of improvements this year for sure. But I do kind of wish that things like this, you could just, like, make it quicker. Like, I can load in the preset, the same one that I use every time. It would save a lot of time. But I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna send... Oh, we still have a whole week, bro. Hopefully everybody's in a good training. Yeah, I'm ready to play some games. Pretty good month, though, for August. Hertha, Union Berlin, both Berlins, back-to-back weeks, and then Wolfsburg. Okay, these Bundesliga backdrops aren't too bad. Very bright. Man, I gotta give Jürgen Klopp his glasses. I wish that was the thing. Or maybe we just go with the hat. I don't know. Right now, he kind of looks like he's in an 80s rock band. But as far as sharpness goes, pretty much everybody's in a good shape. Aron's really the only one, along with Malong, but yeah. Almost everybody has the boost. We'll sort out a separate training sheet after the stream. Captaincy for Hertha BSC fixture. Zentner as captain. Not sure what it is with PSV approaching all these German players. They have a few. I mean, they have Baumgartel and they have Goetze. Kind of interesting. Okay, apparently we rejected that straight away. What positions are we looking to strengthen? I think for now we're not able to make any more signings, but I'll give a quick rundown of the squad after we sort out these gameplay settings. Also, these kits are very interesting. I mean, I feel like wearing the red one would make more sense, but... yeah, here's a quick look at the squad. Unfortunately, Ostenali's still, despite being a center attacking mid, and we have him listed as a center mid. Won't get the perfect rating, but... wingers, it's a little bit slow there for Meyer, but going to be very technically gifted on the ball. Manuel, on the other hand, a little bit more pace. Quaison's going to be the player that gets in behind the defense. Botius acting as a false nine. Ostenali is going to be joining the attack, whereas Malong is going to be kind of staying back on the attack. We'll see if anybody has a leadership trait. So yeah, I guess we give the captaincy to Brozinski. I guess Zentner would be the way to go for that then. All right. Yeah, here's a quick look at the tactics again. Press after possession loss with the 2, depth set all the way up. Offensive style possession, 7 for the width, 8 for the players in box, corners on 4, free kicks on 4. Let's do it. Ultimate difficulty. Might not have turned competitor mode on, but I'll do that for the next match. I forget you have to do that. It's not turned on automatically. I mean, potential is kind of all over the place in FIFA with dynamic potential. Essentially, if you like play a player often enough or feature them in enough matches, they can exceed their potential so much. I mean, to start off with, every player has their base potential. But yeah, you can basically throw that out once you actually get into the save. I have not played the new Football Manager. I think it's something that we could do for streams in the future once I kind of get more familiar how to play the game. To be fair, ultimate difficulty without competitor mode is not too bad. Definitely less skill moves. I appreciate that. But in terms of the build-up play, not horrible. As we get on the break, Max Meyer getting his first touches on the ball. A little bit of space there on the left wing. We can draw the defender. I also haven't used these tactics yet in-game. You can see our number 5, Botius, dropping down to the midfield quite a bit. Hey, what's going on, Sam? I saw you were live this morning. Good stop there. That was St. Justi. Oh, is Guardy still streaming? Okay, good to know. Are there more likes than viewers? Yeah, apparently. I mean, people hop in and out of the stream. It's kind of how it goes. All right, Botius. Oh, that was almost some good build-up play. One of these days, we're going to do a pro club stream with Sam. As well as some other career mode YouTubers like Beamonis. If that's something you guys want to see. And yeah, so there will be a video of this live. Basically the stream VOD. I'll create a playlist for the channel and you can watch it back there. Maybe a finesse shot from Meyer? Okay. Max Meyer, he's got the finesse shot trait, showcasing it right there. That's a pretty good first goal for the career mode, if I do say so myself. That's what I'm saying, Max Meyer. Once he gets central, he's a solid guy. Just one touch. Oh, you couldn't have placed it any perfectly. Yeah, Cormac, this is a new save. First time we're live streaming with Mainz. Sorry if I missed your comment, Aston. In terms of new players, yeah, I still want to bring in a winger on loan probably. Please don't tell me we're going to concede right away. Cordova, our former player as well. Absolute heartbreak. Chad's saying Guardy wants me to raid his stream. We'll see what happens, man. You can tell him I said that. Right in his stream as well. Man, I'm horrible at multitasking, though. When I multitask, I can see goals. Why did I sign Meyer? He's 76 rated. To be fair, 76 rated is quite good for our squad. If you just joined the stream, Baller, we did bring in a few players. Meyer at the left mid position, and then I guess on the opposite side, Manuel at the right mid. Man, Botius is really dropping deep as a false nine. Good block from the Berlin defender. And playing out the back, and you like to see it. I feel like a few seasons into crew mode, Berlin are one of those sides that you don't expect to be super deep into the Champions League, but they are. Partly due to Matthias Cunha. St. Justi playing as a good defender right now. Made 1-1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cordoba played for Mainz, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. Let's check. I know he played for Cologne. Yeah, he did play for... Yeah, he first made the move to the Bundesliga with Mainz. Transferred to Cologne in the 17-18 season. And now he's over at Hertha Berlin. Dennis Mann, yeah, as soon as we get finished with this match, I'll check him out. Although we do not have 7 million to spend. I think a loan offer for a winger is probably our best bet. I mean, Dembele would be a good signing. Why do I always wear that kit? You mean the Germany one? I mean, it is one of my favorite kits, to be fair. I haven't worn it in a bit. But, you know, you got the Bundesliga vibes. The German vibes. Yeah, Baller, I think we reached 27,000 subscribers overnight or this morning. One of the two. I think the Ajax career mode pushed us over that. Good stop from Kunde. I say a Meyer brace is going to happen. And if we need to, we can turn on constant pressure. Yeah, I'm also a big fan of this kit. It's got that retro vibe. Oh, he's on? Botius, just volley it next time. He was through. Meyer was through for a second there. Good distribution out to Manuel. This is really the first time we've gotten touches on the ball with him. I feel like I've been focusing more on Meyer this game. Bison might be through. Ball around the keeper. Playing it across. Oh, it's going to be a tap in, bro. And St. Justi, okay. Okay, dude. I mean, if your center back goes on a run like this, you gotta feed him the ball. And yeah, as Griffin mentioned, Seattle, Washington. More or less. All right, we got to make some substitutions here. 80th minute. I'm turning on team press. I'm going for the win. I mean, a draw against Hertha is not a bad result. But I want to get the winner. I think this Mainz team can do it. If we win back possession in this sort of position, that's GG's. There you go. Go on, Meyer. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Baller CM. I've never thought about it that way. But yeah, I mean, the subscriber growth since the start of FIFA 21 has been pretty crazy. Anyways, I'm keeping Meyer in because he's gonna get a hat trick, a brace in this match. I mean, who else can I bring in? Oh, I wanted to do a drag back. Draw is not a bad result, assuming we can stop him here. Assuming we can stop him here. There we go. That was a close game, but a draw is not a bad result here. We do have a lot of midfielders on the bench. I still need to really sort out this squad. That's what I'm saying. We need to sign some wingers. I think I'll be keeping a keeper on the bench. I personally like it for realism purposes. It's an interesting discussion. But yeah, we're going to check some more players here. If you have any more winger suggestions, let me know. Let's clear out our inbox, though. Yeah, I think Robin Hack is looking like, I think it was at 17 million for his release clause, so that's probably out of our budget. Dennis Mahn, the right winger. Don't think I've ever seen this guy suggested before. Looks interesting. Linton Mina, okay. Yeah, we'll have to have some players go if we want to bring in someone like Mina, but that would be a good signing for sure. Bertrand Traore. Is he still over at Lyon? He's over at Villa these days. Is that like a permanent transfer? Yeah, he is. Okay. I specifically remember him from the Lyon challenge I did last FIFA. Doku recently transferred. Yarmolenko. Oh man. Didn't he have a Dortmund? Didn't he play for Dortmund back in the day, like FIFA 17 or so? No, I guess not. Yeah, he did for a season. I remember his card in like Ultimate Team. That FIFA was wild. Waimanatuka, yeah. I mean, I did use him quite a bit for the last live stream save. So I'll probably pass this time, but... Let me check Damsgaard really quick. Yeah, it looks like we have a full report, actually. 6.5 million, so not bad. We just need to let some players go. I think Dan James is going to be a little bit too expensive. And yeah, no worries if this is your first live stream. I totally get it. That's the thing about live streams. It's kind of hard to catch me when I'm live, but hopefully if you're free on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can tune in for a bit. Okay, Roberto Massimo, 19 years old. Okay, a lot of Stuttgart suggestions. I like it. I like it. Do I need a right back? Not necessarily. I think we're pretty good at right back. Mostly wingers, just for a little bit of squad depth. I'll showcase the squad, actually, while we're at it. I mean, I'm just looking to see if we have a better goalkeeper available, but guess not. So we'll keep a goalkeeper, and then Hack is our two players here. Stoger can feature every now and then. I didn't realize he was left-footed, so that's good. Lotska's going to stay in the squad. And then probably Mateta as well. So these two spots can really go to anybody. Probably a right-sided winger or a right-footed winger. And then, yeah, maybe we keep any Siwo in here, or maybe we bring someone else in. Look at Stuttgart's goalkeeper. Who's Stuttgart's goalkeeper these days? Hey, glad to hear that, Charlie. Yeah, Ryan Kent. We didn't sign him for the Manchester City career mode. We thought about it. Loki would be a good impact player. Favorite new game face? Which ones have been added recently? I don't know. It's one of those things that I tend not to follow too much. But like, I know when I was doing a FIFA 20 career mode and like on PC, a lot of the game faces get manually uploaded, and I know the Bruno Fernandes one was really awesome. Hey, no worries, Robbie. Please sell one of your backup strikers. All of them are high rated. Okay, that's a good shout. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see how many strikers we have. Yeah, we do have a lot of strikers, to be fair. Okay, so Quaison, and we've got Boetius as our backup. So I think I already have Salai on the transfer list. Yep. Probably call that good. Oh, we got a Rosenborg fan. Okay. Yeah, let's check out the Norwegian league. To be fair, I'd like to sign some more players from Norway. Eliteserien? Probably pronounced that wrong, but what do I think of Southampton at the moment? Well, I mean, we're on the international break right now, but hopefully they can carry over their form. I mean, top 6 finish at the end of the year would be pretty fantastic, if you ask me. But if you look at their performances the last few years, it's not too, I guess, like, unpredictable. I mean, they finished right around mid-table last year and had a really good second half of the season. So, yeah, I think Hasenhüttl just needs some time for the squad to implement his tactics, and you know, it's carrying over. So yeah, let's wait for some transfer offers to come in. Let's get the funds, and then we can take a look at more players. How old is Yannick Bolasie? Man, we could probably pick him up for cheap. I would guess like 35. $31. Yo. It feels like he's been around forever. Goes to show how much of a baller he is, though. All right. More training. Okay, so pretty much our whole first team is more or less set. We can start training up some of our rotational players as well. Get their sharpness up. Please look at Gregor Kobel. Place him with your current goalkeeper. I'm not too unhappy with our current goalkeeper. I mean, he only had to he only had to test one shot. Yeah, to be fair, Meyer and Ostenale are career mode legends. Yeah, Ostenale, he used to play for Leverkusen, right? Yeah, Broderick is a pretty popular signing. I think I was looking up a FIFA page on him, and apparently Chani signed him for his Villa career mode. Yeah, Odell Trapp too. Yep. Interesting loan deal, which we're going to decline. I do remember Michu and his time at Swansea in particular. Had that really great season with them. Yeah, we do have a good goalkeeper, Florian Müller, to be fair. Let me take a look at him in the squad hub after this. What's the reasoning behind him being loaned out? If he's like I know he's a super high potential goalkeeper. Just curious what the reasoning is. Yeah, what is going on here? 22 years old, 76 rated. He doesn't have good potential. He has 81 potential, to be fair. Yeah, if one of y'all could help me out about why he's out on loan and Zentner is the starting goalkeeper. Oh, yo, low-key, the fact that Zentner doesn't have an in-game face either. Part of me wants to bench him for Muller for that reason. Yeah, I kind of want to recall him, to be honest. I mean, what would it take? 106, that's nothing, man. That's nothing. Let's do it. I'm gonna loan list the other goalkeeper because he's probably gonna complain if he's not getting regular starts. Well, that's sick. I appreciate the comment, Matthias. We should probably see what other players are out on loan. I mean, this guy looks pretty good as well. But we'll let him stay out on loan in France. That's about it. Am I looking for a striker? Mostly for a winger right now. That'd be the top target for us. Okay, an offer for Malong. Pretty decent one from Hoffenheim, but he's got a crucial role for right now, so I'm gonna reject that. And hopefully some of these striker transfers go through. Salah did get sold. This guy, passive-aggressive way of saying he's happy of getting loaned out. Fair enough. Compete this development plan as well. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty familiar with Adam Armstrong. Very versatile player. All right, let me check out your comments, Stefan, really quick. Emmanuel Sabi. Roberto Massimo. Okay, let me add him to the short list. And yeah, Edeami is in the transfer short list, but I think he's too expensive for us right now. I think you can honestly like build a squad around Americans that aren't playing in MLS. You know, you have some Americans playing in leagues that you wouldn't expect. Like, I wouldn't expect to see someone playing in the Superliga in Denmark, but that's pretty cool. Especially for Road to Glories. And I think we have Roberto Massimo already scouted out. Yeah. So it'll take a little bit to get him back. Yeah, if I needed a striker, Tim Weah would be a good shout. I tried him for a little bit for the PSG save we had going on. He was pretty good. Hey, what's going on, Aziz? Let me take a look at our short list here. And Balassi is probably too old. We'll keep scouting Kent. Yeah, that's a good point. We don't see too many players from England making their way to Bundesliga, but a little bit more and more so. Well, let's see what we got. I think Mina would be a really good addition. 6 and 8. I think we can get those funds. We're at 2 right now. If we have a few more players leave, then we can definitely make that happen. Let's see. I think if Onyoso, if he leaves, that'll probably put us over. Yeah, that'll give us between 4 and 5 mil. And this guy will give us another 2 mil. Okay, so we've had 1.4 more added. An offer for Aaron, we're going to reject. Then what are we saying here? We got a match against Union Berlin. I'll probably do a sim for this one. We've got Schalke next month. I think we'll feature that match. Pretty tough October with Dortmund and Leverkusen. Bayern following that up. And December not looking too bad. So let's do a sim for this one. Maybe make some substitutions here. Why don't we need Mina? I feel like he would be a pretty good addition on the wing. Kind of rotate between him and Manuel. After Ajax do an Atletico Madrid career mode. Yeah, okay, we get a goal in the first 5 minutes. Shout out to Botius. Yeah, I think Atletico Madrid could be interesting. I want to do La Liga eventually. And we'll see how long Ajax goes on. I mean, 3 seasons was the expected length, but if I don't pick up a PS5 here in the next few weeks, we might have to go 4th season and then figure things out on the way. And I think another Premier League crew mode will happen eventually. We almost did Spurs. I'm kind of glad we didn't, though. I was watching S2G Spurs career mode yesterday, and yeah, it looks like he's off to a pretty good start there, so. Things worked out with Ajax. Okay. Kruse gets the equalizer for Berlin. Yeah, it's really tough to say Welsh what the next career mode's going to be. Like I'm just having a hard time planning out content because it all depends. Like if we're going to switch over to next gen when anticipated at the start of December, or if we have to wait a little bit longer. But I try not to like commit to a career mode too early because I think Ajax have made for a more interesting save, especially with how they're performing in the Champions League. It's a little bit of uncertainty whether they advance, but yeah, we'll evaluate things around December. Yeah, Stefan, I see your suggestions. We're still getting a scouting report, so. We'll make some substitutions here. Will I ever make a Galatasaray career mode? I think that would be interesting, doing one in the Turkish league. I don't know. I feel like that's what I'm trying to do with the career mode videos this year is like kind of shine a light on more teams. You know, I think a good portion of the audience right now are Southampton fans, but also some of you might not have watched Southampton and were able to learn a thing or two about the club. Personally, like I don't know too much about I think it's the Superliga, or yeah, I'm not sure what the Turkish league is called, but it would be interesting. Or like you said, Matthias, try to make some videos reviving the career of players like Emre Mor. Okay, I thought we were going to go down there. Let's make some subs here. We'll bring Mateta on. Which career mode have I enjoyed the most? I think Southampton's definitely up there, but yes, we do get the go-ahead goal. Shout out to Mateta, man. Super sub. But I think Ajax is also off to a good start. You know, it's a bit disappointing because constant pressure is being essentially nerfed. You can't use it for even a half without your stamina going down, which kind of ruins the total football tactics if you want to use it properly, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, to be fair, Muller's made some big saves already. 3 points would be big here. We can't be losing possession in our final third, though, like that. And it looks like we will hang on. Solid outing there. Shout out to Mateta for a goal, along with an early one from Botius. See, that's what's really interesting, Aziz. I'm glad you're able to learn something from the Southampton career mode. Yeah, I think more and more, like, I'm gonna try to make the channel more about educational content. That's what I really enjoy doing. I kind of miss that from school, doing like research on projects and stuff, and I can kind of do it to an extent for YouTube, so. Okay, we finally do get an offer for Onisiwo from Lyon, more than his market value. Let's go into talks. You know, we're going to take 5.2. That's decent. Yeah, let me take a look at that suggestion, Matthias. Which country is that? I haven't seen that flag in quite a while. I feel like it's the same one Jovetic has. Okay, it is. Okay, fair enough. That's interesting. It's actually born in Sweden, but changed nationalities. Fair enough. Are the third kits out? Yeah. It's like some gold kit for Mainz. It's interesting. And yeah, Bilbao crew mode is definitely on the cards as well, either for an actual crew mode or a challenge. The thing about like every crew mode, I try to build like different storylines, and you can kind of do different things each season. So for Ajax, for example, I think in future seasons we could very much bring in former Ajax players. You've got quite a few: Christian Eriksen, Luis Suarez, Alderweireld. I think for the first season they're probably too expensive, but in future years, as their value goes down a little bit, definitely bring them in. Is the Journeyman still happening? Yeah, last week was our final season of that, at least until next gen launches. To be fair, I haven't really looked at Juventus's jersey this season. Okay, so we should have the funds now. We'll accept this offer after changing it to a 1-year loan. I'll see what we're working with now. $7 million plus a ton in our wage budget. So realistically, we're looking at, I think nine mil is a fair shout for the transfer budget. Yeah, I appreciate it, Alan. Did I watch Turkey versus Russia? No, I didn't really watch any of the international matches. So I guess we can look at the squad real quick and see where we want to improve. Maybe we want to make 2 signings. Maybe we just want to stick to 1. I'm still not sure what to do about Öztunali. Like low key, I kind of want to move him to the bench and bring in another center mid. But we already have so many like good center midfielders, so he wouldn't feature as often. I think probably signing a higher rated right midfielder would make the most sense. Like Manuel probably plays fine in game, but for the simulations he's a bit low for the rating. Konoplyanka. Yeah, let's see if we have any left-footed right midfielders. Dennis Mann's an interesting one. I think that's a really unique signing for career mode. Also has the finesse shot trait. Ismaili Sarr. Yeah, he's a pretty popular suggestion. Gonzalo Plats is another good one. I feel like you do occasionally see players move from Liga Portuguesa to the Bundesliga. So maybe we look to bring him in. He's not going to have the best defensive stats, but that's fine. You can't really sim with a team like Mainz 05. Yeah, we're not going to do too many sims. I mean, like we did against Union Berlin, those kind of matches, sure. To be fair, we might not have enough for Dennis Mann. Because he recently moved to Wolves. Yarmolenko could be interesting, though. What do you guys think about this one? Like, we'd have to offer up another player as well. Stefan, please. Which Stefan are we talking about? Baller. Yeah, Almiron is probably going to be too much for us to bring in, but he's a great player. I mean, I watched him a lot when he was with Atlanta. Kind of him and Yosef linking up a lot. Playing as a cam these days. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I thought you were suggesting someone, baller. Yeah, I think a winger is our top target right now. We don't really need another defender. Chukwueze is going to be too expensive too. Yeah, Griffin, I mean, I'm glad Atlanta got their title. Sounders have too, so we've got that over you. But yeah, that Atlanta team was pretty nuts. I'll give you credit where it's due. To be fair, we could get some players from the Superliga here. Thiago Almada. Yeah, I know he's a great player from our Southampton career mode. Loki, I do want to kind of sign some players from the Super League. I think that would be an interesting transfer. The question is if we have any reports back already. Yeah, that's right, Emery Moore. Forgot to add him. Still just 23. Celta Vigo. I'm gonna look up to see what his valuations is because we don't have enough time to scout him out in full. Okay, so 73 overall. Left-footed as well. Probably looking at a valuation between 6 and 10 mil. Not bad. Yarmolenko turns like a truck. Yeah. I mean, I'll take a look at his stats. I feel like the reason he was so good in FIFA 17 is the inform cards he got. Is Ozio Coop good in this FIFA? Oh man, we're just gonna sign all the former like wonder kids from career mode. Dude, I remember this guy. What career mode did I sign him in? I think it was like FIFA 17 Southampton, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this guy was a beast, dude. He could play anywhere in the midfield. Hack is going to be too expensive, unfortunately, David. We're thinking like 17 mil for him. I saw Tavares from Guardy's stream, but I don't think we need a fullback right now. But maybe Hawk in future transfer windows. If we decide to continue this Mainz career mode, I could definitely see for season 2. I like the Emery Moore suggestion, though. He's got a real face in game. To be fair, though, Eddie Yami, it's a shout. Striker left wing, we could easily change him to a right mid. I'd say it's between Eddie Yami and Emery Moore. Depends what y'all want to see. Yeah, I'll check Yarmolenko's pace. Wherever he is. There he is. Oh, I can see why. You say he turns like a truck. I mean, he's green for like the strength, so holding off player, he'll be fine. And ball control, you would expect it to be better. But I think agility is probably what lets him down. Yeah, let's see what we can get Emery Moore for. I think I'm gonna set a limit at like 8 mil for him. To be fair, Matthias, if those were both your suggestions, that's awesome. Those are two really good players. I mean, it's exactly what we're looking for. Left-footed. Okay, they want Stoger plus 2 mil. I feel like that's not horrible. Let me see what midfielders we have. To be fair, we could part ways with Stoger. And check out Dilrosun and Boga. Yeah, I'm familiar with Dilrosun. Okay, looks like we can get Emery Moore for 7 mil plus a 2% sell-on clause. I think that's pretty decent for the transfer. His evaluation is at 6 mil. We're pretty much set for the wingers now. I'm gonna go ahead and accept this. I mean, to be fair, Doku just recently transferred, so we wouldn't be able to sign him. I mean, we might as well call this the saving careers career mode. Maybe that'll be next stream's title. To be fair, Moore might end up being our starting right midfielder. He's going to have a higher rating than Manuel, who agreed on a rotational role. So yeah, we'll probably look something like this. How much do I have to move this guy up to be a cam? I think realistically, that's what we'll use. And as for the formation suggestion, guys, I'm trying to replicate what Klopp used at Mainz, so we're sticking with this 4-4-2. I realized, like, for this squad, a 4-1-2-1-2 would probably be better. But we're trying to make signings to cater to the tactics. And that's why Klopp's in the thumbnail. Essentially, we're using the tactics he used at Mainz, trying to sign, you know, similar players that can apply that constant pressure. I mean, if we can have any more transfers go out of the club, maybe we make one more signing for squad rotation. A right-footed winger would be good. But then Fernandez can be moved to the bench. Well, let's play this match against Wolfsburg. We'll see if any more transfer offers come in. And then I think we can maybe make one more signing on deadline day. I think we send out this backup goalkeeper on loan, though. He's got an important squad role, so he's going to be unhappy with play time. 2 years, I don't know about. I think I would probably change that to a 1 year deal, but... To be fair, Mateta will feature in this next match at some point. And Wolfsburg are first in the league. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Baller. It is still kind of annoying that if they are set to get a face update, like a placeholder face, like their go-to is that. Like, at least give him a generic one that kind of looks like him. But here's a look at the starting 11. Muller's really good for his sharpness now. That's slightly going up. Defensively, we're solid. Emre Moore getting his debut from that right mid position. But I feel like this formation's working out. I mean, the constant pressure is something that we'll mess around with. But I like this false 9 tactic for Botius. The fact that he can play as a center forward is nice. Give Paul Neville some playtime. Let me take a look at him. All right. I mean, it looks like a decent player. How old is he? 17. That's interesting. I mean, we have a left-footed player here with Manuel. I think maybe we send him out on loan for a season, let him go up in his overall. And then we could see something very interesting here. Mahmoud Dahoud. What's his rating these days? I haven't really heard about him since he's still at Dortmund. I mean, if we need a CDM, like a box-to-box one, it could be a good signing. Let me make sure Mateta is on the bench. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, let's get our first proper win of this crew mode, non-simulation based. The who's at Benfica? When did that happen? On Sophie, if he's still on, still at Dortmund. Yeah, I know Weigel's there. He moved like 2 seasons ago from Dortmund. Kind of a random transfer. You don't really see too many Germans in Portugal, but I don't know, Benfica's a pretty big club there, so. I might have to keep competitor mode off. I keep forgetting to switch it, but the CPU are giving me a bit of a challenge. Please don't concede from that. Thank you, Muller. Okay. To be fair, that loan deal for Muller was decent. Seems to be making more stops. And player debut for Moore. Let's see what he can do. Shout out to Millie from Crystal Palace playing for Wolfsburg. Yeah, to be fair, Waldschmidt also did sign. But if he could just go in after all the Germans. Surprised that wasn't a foul. And the player that we considered signing in this crew mode, Josip Brekalo, getting on the score sheet. All right. Wolfsburg going to give us a match then. Good build-up play. I think we have to give Klopp his hat soon. I'm just not digging the hair. Yeah, I can definitely check some more player suggestions after this match. Brekalo, don't score a second. Don't score a second. Yo, Josip Brekalo. He's a beast. He's a beast. Yeah, we can probably find a Klopp tutorial, to be fair. Yeah, I've always considered Waldschmidt to be like a pretty solid striker / center forward. Go on, Botius. On the far post. There we go. We get a goal back. And there you go. That's all we need to see. Picking up the ball straight off. Yeah, and Peterson's still playing over at Freiburg. Please lock that in to Meyer next time. Now, Brekalo's not going to get a hat trick. Come on. Dude, this Wolfsburg squad is nuts. To be fair, that was a perfectly executed heel-to-heel fake. They had me going one way and they killed it. Dang. Yeah, we can still have a second half comeback. It's possible. I think we need to turn on team press, though. It's a decent ball. All right, Matthias, appreciate you being here for the stream. And also the transfer suggestions. Oh, that should be a goal back. Thank you, Kwai-san. The keeper probably should have saved that, to be fair. Kane is at City. I didn't even realize that. That's pretty funny. That's what happens when you turn off realistic transfers, I feel like. I can't like confirm that's also applied for the computer, but I've noticed that for the Ajax crew mode, players move way more often. But on the other hand, like the players that you can't bring in are kind of annoying. Yo, Brekalo is just too good. Yo, what's going on, Furno? Every time I get a Twitter notification, man, I have to check it just in case PS4 stock or PS5 stock goes up again. Fifth season of Union Berlin. Okay. Yeah, St. Justy's a beast, man. Made some key blocks already. Remember him from a certain Chalupa growth test. I shouldn't be forcing that, to be fair. Good pressure. No foul. All right, 14 minutes. There he is again, St. Justy. Coming in clutch. If our fullback made the run there, that could have been a goal. Not the best ball. And that goes in? Come on, man. Had like no room. Can I scout Kim Min Jae after this game? Yeah, I mean, I had for my Kaiser side in career mode last year. He's really good, for sure. Well, Wolfsburg, 2 OP. I want to say St. Justy is like 24. Apparently we've switched around some tactics, but yeah, he's 23. Yeah, every time I hear Emery Moore, I think of Josh and his epic commentary. Some good build-up play. I think you guys saw the run from our striker. Just gotta get a feel for the tactics, and I think we'll be all right. We finished our stream playlist. Yes, we did. Are we still in the first season? Yeah, we're in the first transfer window still. I mean, Mateta, you did get some play time. What transfers have we made? Yeah, we'll run things down real quick here after we sort out the training. Yeah, Mateta's been pretty solid. I think he scored a goal in the few minutes that he's appeared in. Abram, I feel like training is good, except they just need a way to like preload presets, because I really don't like having to do this every single training. Kind of annoying. And no, I don't think I've ever done like a full-on career 15 seasons. That would be impressive. All right. Anyways, a couple of transfer offers coming in. No way we're going to let Aaron go. However, I would be okay with this. I am okay with a 1-year loan. We'll go to the last hour on transfer deadline day. Then maybe we'd look to bring in some more players, but we'll see. Another right-sided or right-footed winger would be good. Yeah, I'll check out that player in a second, GameTuber. All right, doesn't look like any more players are going to be offered up, so let's see what we got here. Here's that Emmanuel Sabi guy. I mean, 69 overall could be good. Has a flare trait, 4-star, 4-star. Okay, let me check this Coman guy. I mean, hopefully we're not talking about Kingsley Coman because obviously we don't have the funds for that. All right. I think I said he was too important to the club, so he's not willing to move. If I remember correctly. I think this guy might also be too expensive. I'll see what our budget's looking like. Yeah, we did sign Emre Moore. So yeah, it's gonna have to be a very inexpensive transfer, guys. So I'm talking like 1 to 2 mil. I'll look up Kim Min-jae for you for now. He's at Hamburg these days, right? Or maybe he just signed for Hamburg in my career mode. Okay, so he's over in, I think, South Korea, so interesting. Why do you need another winger? Just for squad depth. I mean, if we look at our squad, we don't have like a lot of pacey wingers. We have like a good left-footed one, but I would like another good right-footed one. Essentially, Fernandez would go out of the team. We'll have 2 good center midfielders here with Stoger and Laska. Emmanuel will be our left-footed option, and then we'll get one more player. Okay, this guy's on loan right now. Interesting. Chong. He's on at Werder Bremen, right? Yeah, he's over at Werder Bremen right now. Okay, this guy might be someone we can bring in. His release clause is just above what we have. Let me see what his stats look like. I like the fact he's German. All right, 64 overall, 78 potential. I mean, ideally we would bring someone that has like a 70 overall. I don't know if we can do that with the funds we have right now. No, you're good, Ferno. Ken, this is the first season of the save. Okay, this is an interesting transfer. Let's see what his rating is. Okay, a little bit closer to what I'm looking for. 68 overall, 76 potential, high work rates. He's right-footed. Decent amount of pace. Yeah, I'll see what Matondo is going for. I think maybe a player swap could be on the cards. This could be an interesting one for sure. Definitely a good amount of pace. They want between basically 4 mil. Let's see if we can do a player swap for someone. Maybe one of our midfielders. Luca is one of our backup center backs. Let me... I feel like this isn't a bad offer. It puts the valuation about 5 mil. I'm just looking through the Mainz team. Killian's like a 69, 70 rated center back. Musila is more realistic. Yeah, I'm not seeing him in FIFA right now. Yeah, loans might be the better way to go about it. I mean, let's just end talks there. Loki, I want to sign Volgasammer just for his name, man. I just don't have the funds to do so. A loan to buy. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this last player, guys. I feel like just one more loan deal would be good. We'll see who's available on a transfer. Maybe some sort of young player, 16 and 23. Daniel Maldini's available for loan. Axel Bakayoko. I feel like this guy might be decent. I mean, 64 rated. Never mind. Hey, shout out to Robbie from Ajax. Yeah, I don't know, guys. If you have any other loan suggestions, let me know, but otherwise I think we'll just call it good and make some more signings in January. To be fair, this guy could be our right-footed option here just for a little bit of pace on the wings. Or even Burkhardt, to be fair. Yeah, I'll check free agents really quick. But I'm not going to like make a signing and force one. And then I'll do a search for Bayern Dortmund too. Yeah, I'll do that real quick, and then I think we'll call it good. Let's do 16-23, look for any right-footed wingers, and see what we got here. I mean, Felix Passlack could be interesting. I know in the past he's been more of a fullback. Heard there's this really good guy called Jadon Sancho. Did I set up a youth academy? Yeah, we have a network in Germany. Really? Okay. For a second, I thought Bayern didn't have any attackers outside of Joshua Zertsky, but... Evan, are you talking about Giorena? Leon, what's going on? Velasi from Everton. Do you think Velasi would ever make a move to the Bundesliga? I mean, I guess we can check some of the other teams in Bundesliga. Maybe Leipzig. Have some youngsters they're willing to part ways with. I'm curious, like, I don't think they would accept an offer for Florian Wirtz or even a loan offer. But they're letting us approach the loan. This is interesting. Let me see what Wirtz is at. He's a decent player. I mean, a 70 overall, 88 potential. All right, Leon, I'll talk to you later, man. What do we say? Like a loan to buy here? I wasn't expecting this to work, but he's not quite as pacey as I'd like, but this could be interesting. Okay, this is working out better than expected. What? Are you kidding? No way. No way does... Okay. To be fair, his valuation is at 4. So like a 4 mil, that's a good bit of business if I'm being honest. Like I kind of want to go through with this. Essentially, they're offering his, like, the transfer sum to be his current market value. It's going to go up. They really do let go of their youth talent too easy. I'm gonna accept this, man. This is a good offer. We're actually gonna use him. I guess we do still need to like finish up talks with him. Okay, loan to buy is kind of broken if I'm being honest. Hopefully that gets finished up before the end of the transfer window. And there you go. With 1 hour remaining, he's joined the squad. So let's make that modification and take this dude out. Bring Verts in. And that's probably going to be the team moving forward, guys. I think it's a pretty solid improvements that we made. Yeah, I think we can definitely finish in the top half of the Bundesliga. But yeah, I think I'm going to call the stream there, guys. We're just over the 3 hour mark. I appreciate y'all being in today for the stream, and I should be live again on Wednesday. I think I'm going to take tomorrow to finish up the Ajax episode in terms of the recording. But Jamie, appreciate you being here. Plus Javi, as well as all your suggestions. Abram, Steven, Griffin, MM. A lot of new faces in today's stream. And I hope you all have a good rest of your Monday, a good start to your week. I'll be back live on Wednesday for more of this Jürgen Klopp style Mainz rebuild, and hopefully we can keep making some good progress in the Bundesliga. But I'll catch you all in the next one. Talk to you later.